Hey you guys. I know y'all seen that video. The one before this one that I'm gonna drop. Um I don't even know if anybody can relate to me on this shit because a lot of females nowadays they got their own shit. They not living with no nigga, and if they do, they married or something like that. But my thing is this. I'm the one that found this motherfucking apartment. You feel me? When we came here to bring the application, I forgot, how did we get the application? I think they mailed it to us or something like that. It's something like that. So we was like, they called us in or whatever. We had to do a couple things or whatever. But let me tell you, because I skipped over that part. When we came here to bring it back, because we was like, fuck that, we not mailing it back or whatever like that. We was like, fuck that, we gonna take that shit back, right? So when we bought our application back here, the lady was like, we're closed today. The office is closed on Sunday. Okay. The office is closed on Wednesdays and Saturdays, right? So when we came up, we was like, yeah. We knocked on the door. We was like, oh shit. Were they not open? No. So the black lady that worked in the office, she came out. I said, hi, I guess I was just bringing back the application for the apartment or whatever like that. And she was like, okay. She said, but I'm going to let you know it's a 7-year waiting list. I was like, that shit was like, what? Like, yeah. I was like, what? 7 years? And he was too. So when she said it while I was giving her the application. And I ain't gonna lie, when she said 7-year waiting list, I said, oh my God, 7 years? I said, shit, we gotta be out in like another week or whatever where we at, you feel me? So, and I'm gonna tell y'all, it's hard finding a place nowadays because they on some shit with credit scores and all this stuff, and you know what I'm saying? Like, he knew the struggle that we had before we got up in this motherfucker. You feel me? Now, before, when we was in our old apartment, before this apartment, man, if I even said something about, I'll just leave, you can have your apartment to yourself. Oh, I don't want you to go. I don't want you to go. Why you want to go? You know, I love you. Da, 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 da. So now he get an apartment that's affordable. Every time we get in, every time he want to argue, because I just got to the point that I don't even argue with him no more. I just let him, like, I'll say something in the beginning to defend myself, like, but then when I see that he's not understanding because all he knows is this should be like this is the way I want it, and it should be like this, and I shouldn't hear nothing about it, or nothing. Basically, that's what it is. So, he knew before he came home yesterday, he knew I wasn't home. He knew I wasn't home. And he know the process of how long it takes to do what I do to get my extra money. You feel me? Like, and I'm not never going to put him down as far as, I don't have a reason to put him down. I just don't like the way when we get into it, he always say, you can get out. You can get out. I can't wait till your apartment come through. You can get out. Like, who does that? We both was in a fucked up situation before we came together. So we said, fuck it, we come together, we just gonna build on what we got or what we can do. You feel me? Like, we both was in a fucked up situation. I was renting a room. He was living in the fucking basement. So, we came together on an apartment before, and then now this one. So, now that he know that he could afford all the bills on his own, so every now when he get mad about something I did or something he didn't like, I ain't do it the way he wanted, or I wasn't there to do that or this, it's, you can get the fuck out. You can get the fuck out. Like, who does that to somebody? And then when you do it, like, he done did this to me so many times since we done been here, y'all. And it's like, I just got numb to the fact of him saying that shit. Like, I just like, you know what? Like his cousin told me, don't even argue with him. He can't argue by himself. And that's what I said. I said, you know what? I'm not even going to argue with you last night. I said, I ain't even going to argue with you last night. I said, because one person can't argue by themselves. So, yeah, I did that. I said that to him. So, why would you leave the hospital knowing that I told you I wasn't here? Boom. I didn't know that you didn't have your keys. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So, I got to get punished because you didn't have your keys and because I left out to go get me some extra money for my pocket so I won't be broke. You can't say, here, take this $100. Put that up for you for later if you need that. No, you can't do that for me. You can't do that for me. And I don't put him down because he can't do that for me. But why you gonna get mad because I feel as though I want to go and get extra money and I don't want to go into the money that I already got? Like, how you gonna act like that? Like how you gonna, act like as if it's a problem? Like, so mind you, when I left here yesterday, I told him I was on my, he was like, he said, you out? I said, yeah, I'm out. I'm about to go grab me some extra money, whatever, at the spot. He knew this. He knew this. Now, if I was just home, sitting around, he would have knew that. Because I would have been answering the phone. But guys, when I left here yesterday, it was about like around like 1 o'clock, maybe 1:30 yesterday afternoon. Mind you, my daughter came through, and I had been thinking about it the whole night before. Like, damn, do I want to go and bust this move? Do I want to go out here, like, just to go out here for, it ain't much, but it's more, it's some nice little side pocket money, you feel me? So, he was like every time when I did take my phone out to like check and see like, what time the bus come in, or I look at my phone and check and see like if he called me, I text him back. I even text him and told him, I said it takes 2 hours to register, and then it takes another like half hour, 40 minutes to go and give, and then that's just that time. We're not talking about my daughter taking me and dropping me off at the train station. We didn't even get that far yet. Then I had to take the train to the city. From the city, I had to take the train to another township and then go to where I was going. Then when I got out of there, I had to wait for like damn near a fucking hour for the bus to come. Just to get me back downtown where I needed to go. So, I'm thinking like, okay, you already out here. Once you come out here, you're not going to be back out here in no time soon. That's how I'm thinking, right? So I said, all right. Mind you, now, in the between time that I was able to text him, I texted him. I told him, I said, I'm not just standing here just looking at text messages and just letting you text me and being like a bitch. Like, I'm not answering his phone calls or anything like that. It wasn't even nothing of that type. It was just the fact that I was by myself and the pocketbook that I took with me, guys, check this shit out. The pocketbook that I took with me, I had forgot that the zipper was broke. So I didn't remember until like after I got on the train going to the city. So I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, I got 2 phones. I got my wallet in here. I got everything that means so much to me in this fucking pocketbook. And man, I'm telling you, these motherfuckers nowadays, they will knock your ass down and take your goddamn pocketbook. And I wasn't too wrapped up about like every now and then I like send him a text like, yo, I'm here, I'm there, da 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 da. So I can't believe that he would actually leave the hospital not knowing when I'm going to come back home, because he asked me, he said, do you know when you want to be done? I said, no, I don't know when I'm going to be done, because I can't tell you what time the bus come to pick me back up and to drop me back downtown and then to jump on another bus and then go into the city and then get what I want. And he know that that's the routine. He know that that's how I do. You feel me? He know this. So I'm like, he kept trying to call my phone while I was on the train. Like, where you at? Whatever. I'm like, yeah, I'm on the train. Like that, right? This motherfucker gonna try to like want to argue with me, and I'm like, I'm not arguing with him on the train. Like, I'm not arguing. Like, it's people around and everything. Like, I was like, I'm not arguing with you. I'm not arguing with you. He likes to argue. I don't like to argue. And the way he made it seem like when we started, like, you know, hanging out and trying to get to know each other before we even moved in with each other and got to know each other, he told me how his ex-wife liked to argue. He don't like to argue, but he liked to argue with me. He liked to argue with me. Oh, I'm a bum. He said I'm a bum. I'm a bitch. I'm an asshole. I'm all these type of fucking names. And I'm not even scared to drop this video and let y'all know what the fuck is going on in my life right now. I don't care, because I don't have nobody I could talk to. And then I can say, let me call this person and just be like, yo, was I wrong for this? Like, was I wrong? Like, because my thing is, he didn't even know what time he was coming home. He knew he was coming home, but he didn't know what time he was coming home. And I didn't either. So I was like, boom. Oh, shit, my daughter here. Let me go grab that. You feel me? He lucky I didn't go all the way out to the other place that I used to go to. He really would have been sitting a little bit longer, because the other place I used to go to is further than what I went to yesterday. Like, you really gonna be, you that mad at me? Oh my God, y'all. Yo, he cussed me down last night, y'all. This motherfucker cussed me down. I said, all right, now shut your door. Because that's what he like to do. He like to slam door. You know how us bitches, Or us females, when we get mad at our nigga, we go in the house or in the bathroom or the room. We slam the door like, That's to let them know, like, bitch, leave me alone. So I was saying to him, slam your door, shut your door. Do your regular routine. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about what he say about me to anybody. I don't give a fuck about what anybody else got to say about me. They can kiss my motherfucking ass. Because don't nobody know what the fuck I go through with this motherfucker. For real. For real. Straight tripping. You got a faithful ass bitch. You got a faithful ass bitch. And you... And what's so fucked up is that... Nigga, you ain't worried about this other shit. Right? That could be possibly... You feel me? Like... You worried about some dumbass shit. Because you decided to take your ass home. Knowing that I wasn't the fuck home. He knows that wherever I'll be having to go at, I always gotta get to the fucking train, take the train downtown to the city, and then jump on another bus. He knows this, and then I gotta do it all again coming back. He knows this. It's a process. It wasn't like I was in a car with anybody. We both said it. We not going to depend on nobody to do nothing for us or anything. But my daughter, she was going she was going towards where the train was at. So I said, you know what? Let me get a ride. Drop me off at the speed line. So, okay, Mom, cool. I'm going that way. Cool. I know I couldn't get her to take me where I wanted to really motherfucking go. But, and then how long I was? Oh, my God. If I would have asked her to take me there and she had the long that I was there, she would have been bitching. And then because we got out late, she wanted to take me in the city to get my vapes. And that's what I did. When I got finished with them, and I had to wait damn near an hour for the bus to come to pick me up from where I left out at. So when the bus finally did come, I'm like, damn, I'm downtown. I'm like, damn. I gotta wait on another bus. So once I get downtown from the other bus, go across the street to jump on another bus, it was like a whole hour, y'all. I waited out there for a whole fucking hour. So, boom, the bus come. I get dropped off. I go get my vapes and whatever. So, I'm already knowing, like, ain't no way I'm going to be able to walk from where I'm at to the fucking speed line. And it was dark. And I had so much stuff in my pocketbook, y'all, that my wallet was kind of like sticking out up top of my pocketbook. So I took my jacket off and I put my pocketbook strap over top of me and then put my jacket on because I was downtown. When I was downtown, it was this short little black guy that was standing behind me, but he was standing off to where I could see him at. And I'm like, I'm holding on my pocketbook like, I ain't got time to be looking at no phones. I'm not doing that. I'm downtown. These niggas is fucking bums down there. They will rob your ass. They will rob your ass. Now, mind you, I was thinking that, okay, when I got downtown, it still was daylight. But it was starting to go into night. So I'm like really getting paranoid because I'm like, oh man, it's fucking hot. It's gonna be nighttime. By the time I get to where I go, it's gonna be nighttime. And then the first stop that I went to, after finally the other bus came, I had to get off, walk down there, get what I need to get. Didn't leave there. Walk. Mind you, at night, I'm walking. I got all this stuff on me, yo. I got money in my jacket. I got money in my boob. I got money in my motherfucking pocketbook. Money in my wallet. Not just in the pocketbook, but money in the wallet too. So I'm paranoid like a motherfucker. I'm like, shit, fuck that. I don't got time to be looking at no motherfucking phone. Let me get to where I need to get to. So when I got to where I need to get to, I got my vapes. I called a cab, $8, right? All right, I'm going to ferry station. Ferry station. So as we riding, the guy was like, "You going to ferry station?" I said, "I'm going to the speed line." He was like, "Oh, okay." So I was like to myself, like, all right, boom. So when I got to the motherfucking train, I called him, or he called me, and I said, "Yeah, I'm waiting on the train now." I said, and then when I get off, I'm gonna jump inside of an Uber, right? So then when I told him, like, "Yeah, I'm waiting on the train now," bam, he banged, he banged on me. So I said, all right, I ain't even gonna worry about it. I already know what it's hitting for. The night is going to be the most miserable night. Every time he could make it so miserable, y'all. Like, he could be so overbearing, and he could make your life so fucking miserable. So miserable. Because he know what he doing. He knows what he doing. And he knows how to get at me. You feel me? Me, I don't argue with him. Before I used to argue with him, I used to do all that dumb shit with him. Like, and fuck you too. And yeah, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't be off that no more. Like, I don't want to argue. That's the type of time I be on. I don't want to argue. Like, so I just let him go ahead. You know what I'm saying? He say what he want to say or what he got to say. I let him go ahead and get his rocks off. And then, you know, when he done saying everything he got to say, then he's quiet for the night. And then that's when I know I can relax. Even though I'm relaxing anyway. But there's times when, you know, he didn't argue with me, and then he'll come out the room, and then he want to get all up in my face and, you know, all this stuff or whatever. But see, that was because I was going back and forth with him. But now I don't go back and forth with him or arguing. I let him argue by himself. And then he said, "Yeah, you be talking about me on YouTube." I said, "I ain't say nothing about you," which I never directly said anything about him. But this time I am. He was with me when I made my channel up, guys. He was supposed to have been supporting me and everything. He don't look at none of my videos. He been stopped looking at my videos. Like, after that, I want to say the same year that I made it. I made it near the end of the year of 2017. And he just was like on some shit where he just was like, "You always on the phone. You always doing this, doing that." I'm like, "Yeah, I got a YouTube channel." Like, yeah, I'm on here. Yeah. But let me go on my Facebook and show him pictures of me and him being hugged up, kissing, and all this type of shit. And I still ride for this nigga. You know what I mean? Niggas be trying to holler at me. If they already built the fuck up to where they be like, "Baby, I don't need you to do nothing. All I want you to do is be happy, look good, and whatever you need, I'm here for you." You feel me? You feel me? A bitch can't be having opportunities like that. Nah, I'ma ride this out with my nigga. You feel me? I'ma ride this out. Because I would want him to do the same for me. Even though I get mad at times. Yeah, I do. Because the whole thing was supposed to be, he was supposed to have been getting, he's supposed to be getting somebody that comes to the house that help him around. You know, it don't gotta be all day, but like at least in the morning time, because, you know, I be really, really tired in the morning. So if they was just to come here and, you know, make his meal, do the dishes, straighten up his room, like that. And then when the evening comes, I can take care of the evening, you know, as far as making dinner and shit like that. Mind you, we were supposed to give the job to my girlfriend, because he asked me that I want it. I said, I don't want it. I said, I don't want the job. I said, give it to my girlfriend. I said, she could use the money. I said, she don't got to be here all day. I mean, but if she chilling with me, I'm cool with that because that's my girlfriend. I'm putting her down. You feel me? So I'm telling him, like, yo, get my girlfriend. She like, what's up? This nigga ain't got nothing to say. I'm up here thinking that he really about it or whatever. He ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing a motherfucking thing. And I done cooked and I don't got no appetite. Yeah. One day, right, y'all, because I was feeling like really, really bad, right? Because I was like really feeling really very sympathetic for him because of his situation. And, you know, I had to think about, like, damn, if I was in that situation, I wouldn't want him to mistreat me or anything like that because he feel as though I'm getting on his nerves because I'm calling him for this, calling him for that, calling him for this. I would never do that to nobody if I was in that situation. I would just be like, listen, when you get up in the morning, you know I like my coffee. And you know I like my cheese, eggs, and boom. Okay. Now we got something going on. We both is like, okay, yeah. Cause you just don't. So let me get back. Cause I went too far ahead, y'all. I was feeling really bad, right, at one point. Because I was like, okay, maybe I'm not being sympathetic enough. I had to take time out and I had to sit down and I had to actually think about it. And I said, if that was me, how would I feel if he treated me like that? So I felt so bad, y'all. I got up one morning, right? He ran me from 7 in the morning to 11 at night. All day. I need this. It was like every 15, every half hour, I was up. Boom, 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 boom. By the time I sat down that night, my feet was hurting so bad, like as if I walked from here all the way to the city. Like, my shit was hurting like as if I had a job, like I had been on my feet all motherfucking day. And I said, you know what? I'm not doing this no more. Because when he came back home, finally, from being in the hospital all that long time, I told him, I said, listen, I'm not doing dishes 3 and 4 times a day no more. I'm not doing that. All of that, I'm not doing that. I do dishes twice. 1 in the morning and 1 at night. Because let him go in there and make something. Oh my God, y'all. He damn near uses all the dishes up. It just be a mess in there. It just be a fucking mess. So I don't care about that. You feel me? I care about how a motherfucker treat me. I don't care about money. Because if I cared about money, I wouldn't be with him. I don't care about money. I care about how a person treat me. You feel me? When I was young, yeah, I was one of them young girls to be like, I'm not fucking with you. You's a bum nigga. Like, straight up, I would tell niggas that. Like, you a bum. And then one time my